What up, thugs and G units? It's time to stop being a pussy, no pun intended, and conquer your fear. Now, before I go any further, let me just say that you still need to be fearful. Because if you're not, you're gonna get hurt. And by that, I don't mean force yourself to be afraid. That's not what I'm saying. You don't want to be afraid. What you want to do is you want to be aware. You want to be aware of what you're doing, know what you're doing, and if you know that, if you know what you're gonna do, if you know what you're doing, you know what you're going for, you shouldn't have a problem. It might be a little bit scary if it's something you're not used to trying, but if you try it, you pretty much conquered your fear. And once you've done it the first time, the second time you do it, if you were scared the first time and you still tried it, the second time is going to be that much more easier. Because you already know what happened. You were afraid for the worst, and nothing happened. Now you can go all out and not be afraid. One of my favorite quotes from Daniel Ibaka: if you're afraid to fall, you'll fall because you're afraid. And that's really pretty damn true. Because if all you're thinking about is all the bad things that could possibly happen when you do your jump or your flip, most likely you're going to get hurt. Because all you're doing is thinking about bad things, and you're not focusing on what you need to do and how to do it. But you should still be aware of all the possibilities. But don't just keep thinking about, oh, if I do this, like, what if this happens? What if that happens? And don't do that. Just think of, like, okay, look around, make sure there's no way you can get hurt, make sure that you're safe, and yeah, that's pretty much how I deal with my fear. So, it's easier said than done, but it helps a lot. So my main point basically is just don't overthink it. And muscle memory is key to, like, getting rid of that fear completely. Because let's say you have a trampoline and you practice a certain flip so many times that once you go for it outside, it's just like, well, I've done this so many times, I know exactly what to do. I'm just gonna go for it and hope for the best. And you don't really think about it because you know how to do it. Now, in case you don't get what I was saying earlier, I'll use this analogy. Say you're kinda afraid of the dark, but not really. So, like, okay, say you like walking around at midnight, just to go on a walk. You like doing that. It's dark, you just like going for a walk or a jog. Now, say you do that, but a couple hours before, you were on the internet watching alien documentaries or ghost documentaries or something. Now that you're thinking about that, you're kind of scared of what's around you when you're outside jogging at midnight. Because you're thinking about what you just saw on the internet, and that's all that's going through your mind is like, oh my gosh, what if there's an alien and he comes and anally probes me? I've been there, trust me. It's not fun, but you can't think of that stuff. That's one of the things I'm saying. Like, if you overthink things, you're gonna be scared. So just go at it normally. Don't just try not to overthink what you're doing. Now, lastly, I get this question a lot. And it doesn't have anything to do with the fear thing, it's just a different question. What is my favorite flip to do? Now, I don't have necessarily a favorite flip, but there are two flips that I enjoy above all the others. And here's what I'm going to do. If you leave a comment on this video guessing what my two favorite flips are, if you get them right, I'll subscribe to you. Now, if you leave a comment and you guess what my two favorite flips are correctly and I'm already subscribed to you, I will tell you that you're right, and I'll have you suggest what kind of video I should do next. Tutorial, anything. Like, I'll have you give the suggestion if I'm already subscribed to you. So yeah, just there's that. Something I thought I'd do for fun. Yeah, I'm Joshua Day, Birdman. Peace out.